A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel. In this channeling session, I would be talking about the runner twin flame, regretting flame, regretting being with the karmic. And let me tell you guys, in this case also, the runner twin is not a man, but it's a woman. And obviously this happened in real life situation, so I am very much motivated to share it. Sometimes universe puts us into situations or sessions. Sometimes it's not even a session, it's not even like someone has approached you through a website or through the internet. They just happen to get in touch with you in the most bizarre way, and it's very clear to you that they were praying for help or they were asking the universe to help them out, and without any knowledge or connection they just bump into you somehow, or they start pouring their heart in front of you. They're very emotional, they're very sensitive, they're crying, they're in pain, they're in tears, and they know that some magic has happened right now. Now, if you resonate with this, then definitely even you are being given an answer by the source and by the twin flame gurus and masters who are working with us constantly on a regular basis. So, in this case, what really happened was that the runner twin basically wanted to do something of its own, wants to do something of its own, there is more of career and there is more of family. Now, what I was told that initially, when the career was not that important, then family was the reason because of which there were doubts in the relationship, or there were a separation phase, or there was some other uh, difficulty, or there was this whole feeling that we can't be together or we should not be together because of family not thinking that it's right. Okay. And later on, when family started agreeing, then a karmic entered, and even before that maybe a career option or maybe something else. Now the reason why I'm talking about this is that because the karmics, basically these karmics, in a very long term bond, like this is a long term relationship that they have, the runner and chaser. It's not a matter of 1 year or 2 year. So if you resonate with it, it means that you should have had at least a good amount of time you spent with the chaser, and there was really deep love that you felt for each other, and there was a lot of validation that was being given. But even in that time frame, there was this whole feeling that people are not into it, or somebody is against it, or it cannot happen. That feeling was, those doubts were always there, even though the love was always there. Okay. So in this long term relationship, when you spend so much time with one another and still you are headed to a separation, and because I'm giving you the runner's feedback right now, I'm not talking about the chaser over here, because it's the runner who contacted me. If the runner would not have contacted me, then I would not have gotten this kind of a sort of a perception. And I could give the runner the feedback of the, or the point of view of the karmic also, because they were already doubtful about the karmic. That person, the runner, was already doubtful. They were not sure. They felt very dark energies, but they could not explain it. And another thing that the karmic was doing to the, is doing to the runner twin flame, is that they're taking the runner away from source. Now please understand one thing, that beat the runner or beat the chaser, both of them have one thing common in them, that they believe in source and they want to do something for planet Earth. Both of them are going to have a mission. It could be a separate mission, it could be a combined mission. And in this case also, the reason why the runner is so confused is because their mission so far is only a materialistic mission. Materialistic mission is not a mission. Materialistic mission is your profession. It's your profession so that you don't have to depend on other people. You don't have to depend on anyone on this planet. And you just do your own work. And you make enough money, or you get enough confidence that you can do everything for your mission. You don't need other people. You don't need the whole world, or you don't need to collect funds in order to get money. You can work You can do hard work using your skills, using your talents. Okay, and I'm talking about people who are in different professions. They could be doctors, they could be teachers, they could be pilots, they could be engineers, they could be anybody, they could be business people, they could be a businessman or a businesswoman. It doesn't matter. But you don't have to worry about funds all the time to get into a mission. So in this case, when we started talking, I told the runner that you're not here only for materialistic things, and this is the reason why you're suffering, and this is why you're caught up in a sexual addiction or a chemical addiction, or you can say substance abuse or whatever you want to call it. I think all chemicals, alcohol, be it anything else, smoking, drinking, and even non-veg food. The runner twin told me that earlier I never used to be attracted towards non-veg food, but lately, ever since I'm with this karmic, I constantly crave for non-veg food because these are the things: sex, alcohol, non-veg. These are the things that bring your frequency down, especially if you are a twin flame. So, be it a runner, be it a chaser, both of them should not do it. And I'm not giving a moralistic lecture on this. It's very simple because these are all activities that are done by Asur. Okay, the Asurs are the ones who need to get energy from these things. But if you are a hybrid or if you are a person with the angelic, I won't even say angelic, with Dev, if you are born in Dev or Manushya is human, and if you are born in Asur also, and you're in a twin flame journey, then there has to be some other reasons that you've been given a Asur yoni. Otherwise, you would still have some other planets which will make you a saintly person. And how I can say this is I'm going to give you the example of Mandodari and I'm going to give you an example of Vibhishan. Vibhishan was Ravan's brother and Mandodari was Ravan's wife. Ravan had many wives, but Mandodari was the queen bee. Both of them helped Ram and Sita when Ramayan took place. When Ravan had kidnapped Sita, it was Mandodari who used to defend her and protect her, and she would keep scaring Ravan. She would keep telling him that don't do this, don't do that, you're gonna get punished, you're gonna die. Like, she didn't have to do that or she didn't have to say that, and she wasn't even scared of him. Despite being born as a Asur and living with the Asur husband and in a Asur city, they were living in an Asur city, but still she was like, I'm gonna help Sita and Ram. I'm in their team. I'm in their side, on their side. Same was Vibhishan. He was born as a Asur, but despite that, he was a Ram Bhakt. He was like one of the biggest spiritualists that you could meet. So when the brother threw him out of the kingdom, he didn't care. And eventually he was the one who also helped Ram in the war of Ram and Ravan. So it doesn't matter. As a twin flame, you could also be in Asur, and these things I cannot tell you individually right now. I'm talking in a public channeling. If you want to find out about what is your yoni, yoni is whether you are a man or a woman, like you're a male energy or a feminine energy. Again, as I said, this also does not depend on the gender. Like here also, the runner is a woman. Okay, and even in your Vedic astrology chart, it is very easy to determine what your energy is. Your energy is different thing. You could be a woman and you could be having a male energy, a masculine energy, and thus being a chaser will never suit you. If you're gonna act like a chaser, you'll suffer immensely, and the runner will keep running away from you. So you need to come back. I'm not saying you need to become the runner, but you need to get into your masculine energy. You need to become a provider again. You need to become logical again. You need to become analytical again. How you were before meeting your twin flame partner. So that you can find out through the Indian Vedic reading. So you can choose the Indian Vedic reading with me. If you want to get the information about it, it's in the description box. Like what all you will get. It's not just these few things. Whatever is written, you will get to know about your life purpose. What are you supposed to do here on planet Earth as per your Vedic astrology chart? What is your yoni and what is your gun? Okay, gun is Dev, Asur, and human. Then other things that we discuss is your human design code. What is your code that you were born with? Okay, And then we'll discuss one guidance from chakra domain and one guidance from tarot. So 4 things we are going to discuss. It's not easy. It's a lengthy discussion. So if you want to know, then you can check out the description box. You can also get a tarot and intuitive reading, which is also very interesting reading, where 3 of your questions would be answered about your twin flame journey. And all these readings that I do, they're on video. I have introduced a new therapy also, which is called mind, body, soul. See, these are the things when I meet people in person, when I talk to them, when they share their woes in front of me, I find out that they are struggling because they don't have the mind body connect, mind body soul connect. Your mind is in the middle. It's basically a tool that universe has given to you. If you are more connected with your body, then you will be connected to your ego and you will suffer. But if you are more connected towards your soul, then you will not suffer. You will not suffer with any painful situation or any difficulty. Actually, you're a soul. Then why do we have a body? You will question. Especially in this twin flame journey, there's so much trouble here. That's because your body is also there to give you lessons. Body will make you humble. Body will make you think that you need to work on yourself. You need to do inner work on a daily basis to connect with your soul. Now here what happened was that the runner twin flame was really regretting everything, like not being with the chaser, missing the chaser, and it's been good amount of time that the runner is away from the chaser. The chaser is still there in the picture. Now this karmic has totally trapped the runner. And the runner did not know what to do. And that's when we got connected. I told the runner that don't think that I am the some kind of a magical person who's just entered over here. It's your prayers and it's your purity, your something good about you. You are a special person. Now that you are going in the wrong path, universe has sent someone to help you out. Because the meeting happened in a very bizarre way. Okay. And a lot of times it happens. It's not the first time, but every time something like this happens, it gives me also confidence. Sometimes when we also connect with a lot of worldly people, we also get confused that am I doing the right thing? Because they don't know anything about twin flames. They don't have any idea about ascension. They don't have any interest in the metaphysics concepts. So for them, hanging out with them, sitting with them, sometimes we question, like, what are we doing really? Am I doing the right thing? And I always notice that whenever I go through these phases, universe always sends me something so amazing that I am like, wow, I really needed this right now. I really needed a mystical intervention and a validation that this twin flame work is absolutely authentic and pure. And I must devote my time to it and I must do what I'm required to do. So I told the runner twin flame the same things because I was getting all the information. The database is generally also because I'm a 5.2 projector, so all the information about people is automatically received by me, which is also a gift, and it's not a gift that happened in one day. I had to work on myself to start using it again. As a child, I had blocked it because it was very scary and some very demonic people were getting attracted. So anyway, when I told the things that this is what your karmic is saying, this is what your karmic has been doing, this is what your karmic is all about, the runner twin flame was very shocked and surprised at the same time because those were exact same words and the runner twin was in exact same situation. Okay. And then the question was, what do I do? Now I am doing this channeling not because of this person. I am doing this channeling because in the past few days I've been told to do some karmic channelings and I was not really ready for it. And I thought, why should I do karmic channelings? I don't like to do so many karmic channelings. I don't want to validate the karmic so much. But I was told that the karmics are there any which way. So there are people who are struggling with the karmic situation. There are so many people who are not really, like getting the answer. So you can't just ignore it. You can't ignore it completely. You don't have to give them power. That's your job. So when you do the channeling, you don't give them any power. You tell the people that what karmics are doing. And here I was completely shocked because the karmic is actually a very dark entity, or basically a type of human, a hybrid human who is ruled by dark energy. So they are already committed somewhere else. This is what most karmics do. Karmics always have options. But to the twin flame, whether it's runner or chaser, both always attract karmics on their journey. They'll always portray and they'll always show that I am a victim. I am a victim and you are my savior. And with you, I'm so happy and I'm definitely gonna do this or that for you. But actually, their motive is only to have sexual relationships with the twin flame, because the twin flames have this very strong energy that they give, that they end up exchanging in these activities. So, sexual misconduct is a big no, whether it's a runner or whether it's a chaser. So I'm going to stop the part 1 over here and I'll continue in part 2. See you soon in part 2. One love and peace out.